Hey guys, I'm back in my garden today, and actually it's the first day of spring and it's proven to be an absolutely glorious day. I've been so busy caught up with doing other people's gardens that I've kind of neglected ours, and so today I'm going to be getting our lawnmower out and actually giving our lawn its first cut for the year. In actual fact, I've got this new lawnmower, which is one that I haven't used before. This was actually given to me free of charge by one of my customers. Honestly, there's some amazing people out there, and you know, it's such a blessing when you work hard for someone. They basically realize all your efforts and they reward you. And for the longest while now, we needed a battery powered lawnmower to get rid of the corded one that I normally use, and I'm hoping that this will do the job because again, it was free. You know, it just reminds me how blessed you can be when you follow, you know, the principles of God, and you basically live, help others, and you never know when your turn will come around. So today I'm going to be putting this little lawnmower through its paces. We haven't got a huge lawn, so I'm hoping that this will be more than enough for what we need. So if you're new to the channel guys and you like videos like this, please smash the like button, and of course don't forget to subscribe. Let's get cutting. Now this lawnmower has hardly been used. They bought it for whatever reason and never really used it. They ended up getting a Ryobi model, which probably is a bit more premium than this, and so this has been sitting in their shed for a very long time. And so I've never actually heard of this brand before, Greenworks, but nevertheless I'm sure it will be fine. So I'm going to power it up and hopefully it will be as right as rain. Yep, so for someone who absolutely adores having a nice manicured lawn, this isn't how I envisage our garden looking like. With trampolines taking up a lot of the daylight over the grass, we end up having patchy areas, which at this point you just have to come to terms with and literally just get on with it. So cutting the grass involves me literally dragging this 3-foot trampoline around the garden to try and make space, which is less than desirable. However, you've got to keep the kids happy, guys. So the tiny battery that's inside of it doesn't last particularly long, so I've run out just before finishing. This is maybe 3 meters square that I've got to cut. Bearing in mind this is a rough cut, so I may well try to get a bigger battery to save me sticking it on the charger and then coming back again. But so far I really enjoy this little mower. Okay, so after a quick charge, I'm now going to be putting the battery in and hopefully finishing up for the day. Okay guys, so here's the shed which I built a few years ago, still standing strong with our strawberry plants hanging from the side. But don't look guys, this is what happens when the kids take over your shed with all their space hoppers, garden toys, and I mean look at the state of this place. I've lost track of how many times I've actually tidied it up now. I want to put the lawnmower inside, but as you can see, I'm gonna have to tidy once again. Lovely. Okay guys, so I'm tidying up inside this shed, and it's a good idea to have loads of shelves guys, because when you've got loads of little things which sort of take up one surface, it's a good idea to have some shelves where you can actually stack things higher up. Now this was just an old shoe stand which I've used for putting plants on when we're growing them from seed, and it so happened that I've got it in the shed at the moment, and look, it's come in handy because now I can clear some of the space for all these little things down here, place them up on the shelf, and then free up some space down there where this used to live. And so yeah, I'm just in the process of trying to make some more space in here. My long-term plan is to actually move some of my stuff out of my garage, my tools and so on, and actually have them live in here permanently. That would mean putting up a cabinet in here perhaps, so that I can free up the space in the garage, because eventually we want to renovate that garage and convert it into something else. Watch the space for that, and just put up some prayers for us that God will send the money. We need around £60,000 guys, roughly, in order to get that project done. So that's on the back burner for now, but what I'll be doing is basically tidying this place up so that the kids can come back and make a mess, because you know, that's just what they do. But anyway, let me crack on. So I've just stumbled upon some of my my seed trays, which I'm actually gonna need. Hopefully maybe later on I'll try and repot some of our seedlings that are a bit too big for the smaller trays that they're in. So I'm glad I stumbled upon these guys. So we'll put these back in the bag and we'll be using them shortly. Now this is our OG lawnmower, where we normally use to cut the grass, as well as whenever I've got customers that need their lawn mowing. If they don't have their own lawnmower, this bad boy does the job really well. The only downside is it's electric, which you got to plug in, and yeah, nobody really likes using electric because of that reason. So yeah, I definitely will be keeping this as it's more powerful than that little guy, but now we have to try and make space for both of them to fit. So yeah, that's my predicament at the moment, but I'm sure I'll get them both to fit in here. Okay, so I've managed to make some space in here now. This isn't the full spring clean guys, literally I'm against the clock today, just making some space. These bad boys, hopefully we'll be able to get them out soon. Lovely reclining chairs. These were once belonged to my mom and she gifted them to me, and yeah, we really enjoy lying out on the grass in the summer months and just relaxing and just, you know, taking in the nice weather. I've got this little makeshift hanger here which I've used a old bracket for. I think this was for a gutter, an old aluminium gutter for a greenhouse, and I've just repurposed it so that I can use it to hang old Betsy on, which does help to save a bit of space. And yeah, last but not least, we can get in this new girl, a little baby, into the shed, and hopefully soon I'll be getting something just to hold her up as well, to save some space. But for now, I just have to park her like that. I guess you could say she's the Lamborghini. I'm not sure what this one is, probably like a Ford 150. It's an absolute beast for an electric lawnmower. But that's it, time for me to bid bon voyage to the garden for today, as the sun is getting ever closer to its setting. And it's been a long old day guys. I think I definitely will be enjoying my rest tonight. So the lawn has had its first cut and it's definitely seen better days guys, but as the summer takes shape, I'm sure it will be improving. what I'm going to do in the week is get my rake out to just remove all of the dead grass roots along with any moss. Maybe put down some lawn care fertilizer in it, get it watered in, and hopefully she will perk up. But yeah, it's inevitable, especially when you got 3-meter trampoline sitting on the grass all the time. I mean, you can tell over here, which gets plenty of sunlight and no trampoline, it's normally really nice over here. And there's my raised bed, which I cleaned up about a week ago, looking really good. We've got some colors coming up and these absolutely amazing hyacinths, which I know you guys can't smell it, but honestly, some of the most beautiful smelling flowers in my opinion. And my rose is starting to bud up, which is great. Daffodils over there, and look how good our Vegica raised bed looks, guys. Still looking proud. I did receive this for a sponsorship more than a year ago, I think, and it's still holding up really nice, worth every penny, although I got it for free, but you get the gist. And this is our blueberry bush, which if you look closely you can see that the buds are starting to come out there for the new season. We're putting down some more ericaceous soil on top just to top it up, and we're putting it in the corner over there. But that's it for me today, guys. Now, I haven't tackled the greenhouse just yet, guys. That is the next thing for me to do. But as for now, this is Ken Roy signing off for another day. Take care and God bless. See you on the other side.